This camera suck, man. I'm making a lot of sacrifices, a lot of the wrong ones. I feel like some of them just, I don't know. But one of them I regret was this phone, dog. Not to be ungrateful or nothing like that, but I've had better, like finer things. It is what it is. I wasn't tripping then. I shouldn't be tripping now, right? Anyway, though, I just want to give a quick update on my life. What's been going on with me, in case you've been wondering how I've been feeling, what I've been doing, what I've been going through. Still trusting in God. It's the hardest thing in the world to do. It's like everybody in the world hate Christians. They want to talk about Christ. If you decide to be anything and everything else, you won't have any problem in the world with nobody else or nothing else. It's a choice. You pick up your cross daily and you be crucified daily. And that's the truth. It's seem all fun and magical, but the truth of the reality, the matter of the fact is the world is not going to like you. People of your color, people of different colors, the spirit within you is what they hate, is what this world hates. They hated Christ so much they tried to kill him. He didn't die. And that everlasting spirit is within all of us, those who choose to follow Christ. Only thing I could tell you with my journey is that it's a ongoing, it's a continuous thing. You choose Christ every day you wake up. It's not for sure a road that you're gonna be successful, that you're gonna be having the best days in life, that you're gonna be always protected, that you're gonna always be safe, that you're always gonna be blessed. But perseverance is one thing that helps build character. It's a lot of weak-minded people in the world. It's a lot of no-brainers in the world. A lot of followers. A lot of this world, majority of it is social compliance. People doing what they see other people doing and they just follow along, no questions asked. And that's how the world is full of robots and so many yes men and women, people pleasers, people that's pleasing people and stuff like that that's going on in the world. You could never really find yourself when you immerse yourself in the world so much. Take time just to figure out who I am, figure out if I'm changing in the ways that I like to be. Life gonna grow you up. Life gonna change you. You're gonna go through some stuff. And through it all, you're gonna be different. You might not notice the changes you go through. You might not notice the changes that happen to you, but the people will. They always know. They always let you know. But on the journey of self-discovery, you're gonna be alone sometimes. You're just gonna have to learn how to be alone with yourself. You're gonna have to learn to figure out what you like, what you dislike, what new things that you want to try. The only people in life that's really truly happy are those who never leave their childhood, meaning they always curious to try new things. They always got something to look forward to. They're not afraid to fail because they know life has so much more to offer. And if they're not putting their best foot forward, they're not going to experience the best that life has to offer. Some of us get so complacent, so comfortable in life, and we forget how to deal with challenges. We forget how to be people, be on social media and the phone so much, you forget how to react and respond to real people in life. My encouragement to you is just to spend a little bit of time in nature. I know it's hot. It's the summertime. It's that season, right? But get outside a little bit. Even if you just go for a little walk, go sit at the park. Like right now, I'm just admiring God's beauty, like this world that I'm in, and the things that's in it with me. The sky is looking very nice. Yo, what up? What up? Peace and blessings. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna get back to my readings like I usually do, but I just been in my mode lately, like just trying to figure out what I want from life, reinvent myself, recreate my company. Been struggling trying to gain capital. So yeah, it is what it is, right? Like you can start a business. The thing that people don't tell you is that you got to have good credit, Joe, if you want to be able to have capital coming behind your business. People will tell you, they'll be like, yeah, you start a company, you go get you a Bank of America, a Capital One, get you a business account, all this and that. That's true partially. But the part they don't tell you is that the doors don't open up for you until your personal stuff is straight and they can transfer it over. Sheriffs. I don't really know how to pronounce your name, but what up, though? I appreciate you. Where you tuning in from? I got a PayPal. If you want to send me some donations to my PayPal, I gladly appreciate that. Um, it's really on my bio. If you look on my bio, you can see how to support me. I got digital art for sale. I got digital products for sale. Just purchasing any of my products and services will really be a big support to me. I appreciate that. I just dropped some new art. If y'all want to check it out, look at the link in my bio. I got NFTs for sale. I could teach you how to make those. I create cryptocurrency. I could teach you how to make your own. I've been learning how to do a lot of this stuff on my own. It's a passion of mine. And I'm happily more than willing to teach y'all. If you want to learn how to do the same, I offer live mentoring. We meet Tuesdays and Thursdays for mentorship and mindset. I mean, not mindset, but mindset, not mentorship, but uh, tech skills. If you want to learn tech skills and be tech savvy, like be a content creator and stuff like that. Monetize on 3 platforms. I was on TikTok before they took it away. But yeah, that's what I do and what I've been doing, and I'm really good at it. But yeah, if you want to learn how to do some of that stuff, I teach people. It's a passion. I don't mind. I've been doing this September 22nd to be my 4 year anniversary. If y'all want to celebrate with me, 4 years in business, I'm still learning every day. I've been recreating the business time and time again, adding and taking away different things. But that's the journey, though. I stay in the flow. The marathon continues. It's never no one and done type of thing. It's always ever changing. I'm always adapting and adjusting the way that I look at life to be able to reach people and help people in the ways that they need from where they at. I'm big on mental health. I advocate for mental health awareness. If y'all want to know anything, tips and tools to manage stress and anxiety, I got a free blog. That's Talks with Team Angie. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I drop new blog posts every week. Over 300 some blogs I already published and posted. If y'all want to check it out, that's in my bio as well. You could just click on the links and go ahead and read through that. But yeah, um, I'm just taking it one day at a time, trusting God providing for me. Um, Walking through the valley, right? Yea, though I walk through the valley, the shadow of death, I fear no evil. That rod that started to comfort me, all the attacks, everything. I'm blessed. I'm not worried about anything. I do have good days and bad days that come with being alive and being present. It's an intricate journey just to be alive. You don't know what you're gonna go through. You don't know what situations you're gonna overcome. You don't know how you're gonna bless somebody or how somebody gonna be a blessing to you. You just don't know. And if you did know, you wouldn't know how to handle it when the time comes. So you could try to prepare the best way that you can, but at the end of the day, the best thing and the best advice I can get to you is just be yourself, be present in the moment, so you could deal with situations as they arise and not overthinking stuff, not being too far ahead because the future is only moments away. That's if you make it moments away. You're not promised tomorrow, the next minute, the next hour. Of course, you blessed if you get to live that long, but we just don't know, right? Anything can happen to anybody at any time. You see the world we living in. I'm here in America. It's crazy out here. It's crazy everywhere. But it is what it is, right? We still here making these decisions from the choices that we have. Even if you made some bad decision, that don't mean that your life is over with. Just like Saul, right? He was killing Christians. Now he one guy that people look up to. You don't know what your story is like until your story is over with. But it is written that we all have a purpose in life. That's why we're here. You just got to take time to figure out what your purpose in life is. Everybody can't do the same thing. Everybody can't be everything for everybody. I seen some videos about people saying they got the work fatigue or whatever. I don't know. I ain't work a job so long. I got 3 felonies. It's hard for me to get a job, so I'll be creating my own way. But they was talking about work fatigue, like they working too much and stressed out. It's just what it is, right? I don't know. I can't relate to it. I never held a job that long for them to stress me out like that. I don't know. I can't really relate to that. But I'm speaking on that because it's like, is that what life is about? Being unhappy, being a slave to this money until you die and then it goes to somebody else? Like, what is life really about? I'm not asking for myself, just for people with that type of mindset, because it was like, wow, you got a choice in life to live and be happy. But when you choose to be like that and that's your mindset, it's miserable. I can see the misery coming through the screen. I can hear it. And you know how much misery loves company. My voice gone, my bad. I've been healing, like my chest has been kind of swollen up, just going through a lot of different shit. But yeah, that's almost over with though. My voice will never be the same. But you can hear what I'm saying though. Like if it makes sense, it do. It don't. It don't. I'm not really tripping. One thing about common sense, like everybody ain't got it. Everybody ain't gonna have it. It just is what it is. One of them things, right? Like if it makes sense to you, it do. If it don't, it don't. I'm not gonna argue with no motherfucker about how I feel, what I got going on. You feel me? It don't make sense to me. It don't even matter. But yeah, it's like I'm pursuing happiness. Part of the Constitution. They know how to word it right because that's what it's about. What you pursue in life. If you don't chase happiness, it ain't gonna stay. You gotta maintain that. Once you achieve that, it's something that you go achieve every day. You go look forward to because it's not nothing that's just gonna come to you. A lot of people think life is just gonna happen. It's not. A lot of people waiting on a savior to come. They not. You gotta get out here and make this stuff happen. People live and die waiting on motherfuckers. It just don't work. It'll never work. It sound good. It's a comfort lie to help you live comfortable on whatever lives that you living in. But the truth of it, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna work. You will have moments that feed into the reality that you believe, and like I said, reality that you believe because is what you want for your experiences. Belief is just something that you would rather have be true so that it could be part of your experience. Like a lot of people don't believe in God because they haven't had that experience for it to be their reality that there is one. And otherwise, and vice versa, other people has had it and they look forward to reasons for that to be their reality. So therefore, they don't believe they know. I don't believe in a lot of things at all because belief can change at any time. Whenever you feel something that's counterproductive to what you believe, just like people believe in Christmas, right? You believe in Santa Claus until your reality starts to open your eyes to where your belief is no longer as strong as it used to be. You no longer believe, right? But yeah, that's why I look at it. That's how I look at belief. Like I don't believe in anything. I either know it to be true or I don't know it at all. I don't entertain it. I'm not saying I know everything. No, I don't. But I do know my experiences to be true, and I don't have to believe on that. It's nothing that I have to really overthink. It's nothing that I'm going to put more time into to try to make it be real because it's not real in my reality. It's not. That don't exist. Just like problems, right? Law of attraction, laws of the universe, but more so the law of attraction. When you spend a lot of time focusing on negativity, that's what you're birthing into your reality. That's what you're going to have more of. And likeness attracts likeness. So if you focus on having good days, the good parts of your days, you'll have more to be grateful for. It's just how it works. Even though I'll be having moments in time where it's not so pleasant, I don't dwell on it too much because I know like that's just what I'm birthing into my life. More of that is that's if I want it though, you know. Um, everybody is entitled to their own experiences, whatever they desire to experience. To each his own. That's just what it is. Like whatever you desire to experience, right? It's nothing right or wrong about that. We all have our own journeys. You can't experience what I experienced. You might not be ready for it. You might not know how to handle it, and vice versa. Like I might not be able to handle what you go through. I could be there for you, type shit, but I might not be able to. You know, a lot of people commit suicide because they can't handle stuff that goes on in life. They take themselves out, and then vice versa. Some people they just suffer in silence. That's why I advocate for mental health because a lot of people take themselves out suffering in silence, not knowing how to manage their emotions, not knowing how to articulate the way they're feeling, not even knowing how to speak up, period. And then not giving themselves time to process the different emotions that they feel, the different things that they experience, and it just overwhelms them. It overwhelms a person when you having so many traumatic experiences and nobody can relate to you. Whitney Houston, I think about her a lot too because I listen to her music. She inspires me and encourages me, and I think about how they talk about her as she's now dead and gone. You know, like you could just do your best, and not people gonna appreciate you. They might while you're here, but when you're gone, you don't know. So why not be happy while you're here, doing the best that you can, putting out that good vibes for reciprocity. Meaning you just doing it because it's meant to be done, right? You're not looking for nothing in return. That's the type of person I am. That's the type of energy I engage in. That's what I be out here doing. Like I'm putting myself out there because I know what I offer the world and I know what the world should give to me. I'm not saying that I deserve anything because I'm already blessed to be here and to be experiencing these moments, which is more than enough. You know, it's a present, this gift that I am soaking, and I appreciate the present day. So I have many more days to experience and appreciate because I know not to be taking it all is what it is. Like not everything you just take as face value. Not everything is what it is, right? Like not what it seems to be is what I meant to say. Like this world is not really what you think. Like everything that seems to be false is really true, and it's a lot of stuff that's true just really not true. Like as you grow older and you put yourself out in the world, you start seeing what it is for yourself, and nobody can change that point of view for you. But the more you be open to learning what this world is about, what people about, your point of view will change, not just to solidify what you think life is about, what people about, but as far as the real truth and what it is, the more you connect and disconnect and do it again and all over again. It's like this, right? Like we all cups of water. We all pure. We all empty vessels until somebody start dabbling into something unpure and they taint your water. Once you pour something inside that cup, it's never going to be that same cup again until you pour it all out and refill your vessel. So that's what it is like your body. When you putting in toxic foods, you putting in all of this rap, all of this violence on TV, all of the nonsense, that's tainting your cup. Basically like pouring syrup in there, Kool-Aid, sugar, whatever the fuck, right? It's not just water. But once you start cleaning yourself up, your mind, your body, your spirit, you be that clean, clear cup of water again that people could drink from. And when you pour it into other people's cup, you're pouring in life. You're pouring in something useful, right? Like nutrients, proteins, all of that good shit, right? So that's the thing about it, like being mindful of how you pouring into other people's cup and what you allowing them to pour into you. Like they say, F around and find out. Those are the type of people that allows anything to be poured into them, and they're not purposely living, or they don't know their purpose in life to live for. So they're easily drifting away. This is what I call social compliance. When you're not working on yourself, you got plenty of time to look at what another motherfucker doing, follow them, critique them, judge them, whatever, right? You got time for it. But when you know your mission in life and you working on your cup, your vessel, you really don't have time for all of that. You out here putting the best foot forward in the world. So And I don't respect these people. I don't look up to them, but just some names I'm gonna throw out like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and Gandhi, people like that, right? Like when you hear them, like majority of their lives was in service and sacrifice, pouring into people. But yeah, that's just my only way of explaining it for real, for real. Like respect the people that be out here trying to uplift the world and make it a better place. It's easy for all of us to be like, just turn up, right? Go cut up. Just like it's easy for people to be like, oh, let's go against the Christians, because that's what majority of the world do. Let's go ahead and debunk Jesus, right? Let's go ahead and make these people feel bad about what they experience in their life as far as their spirituality. Whatever power you tapped into, whether you do hoodoo, voodoo, whatever you do, right? You know what works for you. And for me to be like, oh, that's this, that's that, that's not cool. It's like, why am I worried about how you live your life and what worked for you? I'm not. I just said that to say this though, like, why do y'all do that? Not y'all in particular, but it's something to think about. Like, people want to take your power away from you. They want to take your position because they got time to. And drifting away, drifting into somebody else's livelihood that makes them bitter, jealous, and envy. That's why it's so easy to join a hate group and start a hate group, because a lot of people be drifting in that direction. And why I say that is because when you're drifting, you don't have a clear direction on where you're headed in life. You don't know your purpose in life. So therefore, how can you even know which way to go? You don't. You won't. And you be scared to spend time alone and get to know yourself. You'll never know, because that's how you find yourself. At the end of the day, I'm cool with myself. I'm happy with myself. I make myself happy. I like my peace. I don't be tripping like about nothing for real. Like, it's something that I can't pay for. That's why I enjoy it so much. It's something that you can't really pray for. It's just something you maintain and hold on to as much as you can. And when it do slip away, you focus on where to bring it back. Like, you got to know what hobbies you like to do and do them. You want to be something, like, be that shit, do that shit. You ain't gonna be the best, and you might. You never know. I started digital marketing a few years ago, and shit ain't so much yet. But guess what? I'm still doing it. I'm still doing it years later. Why? Because I want to perfect it. I like what I do, and I know it's more to learn. And also, one thing that I learned about myself was that I wasn't coachable. I like to think that I know how to learn stuff, right? Which I do. But being coachable is something totally different. And I didn't know that about myself. So it was hard for me to grasp like what this program was about. It was some other stuff going on too, which I ain't gonna really talk about, but I ain't tripping. It is what it is. You get people that befriend you. They see your potential even when you don't. They'll ride your wave. It's just a lot of shit like that. Like, I mean, it's experience overall though, and it teaches me that I'm on the right track. I'm on the right path, and I'm doing the right thing. Even though my let's just say my labors ain't been truly appreciated, or the fruits of my labors have been already picked out. Just imagine it like this, right? You're a farmer, you grow whatever you grow, and when it's time for your harvest, the land, the people already came and snatched your shit up. They've been seeing what you've been doing all season. It's like the little hen that try to make a cake. You might go through this in your journey. You asking everybody to help with this, to do that. They all give you excuses. But once the success shows, everybody want to take part in that. And it be like that. You start a company, nobody believe in you, nobody want to help pitch in. They want to critique how you do what you do. You ain't give up. Now all of a sudden, everybody want to be entrepreneurs, which is cool, right? You want to motivate people to be their best and push them to do extraordinary things. Even if it's just like you want to be a parent and you have a child, that's success, right? Success is different for everybody. And the thing that I learned about this is that if you measure yourself to somebody else, you'll never succeed. You got to know what you want to succeed, and once you succeed, to know that that's success, and that's what success will look like for you. I don't compare myself to people because I don't know what people do, what they got going on, what's their motives, what's their passion, or what's their intent on why they do what they do. I could care less unless we're headed in the same direction and we're trying to do the same thing as far as creating in this world. Because I'm a creator, that's what I do. I spend time creating situations, lifestyles, objects, all different type of stuff like that. And shit, I enjoy it a lot. Using my mind to put myself in the reality that I desire and I deserve. And it don't happen overnight. Sometimes it do, but it's just me watching how God move in my life. Like I never doubt it. Even when I get told no and I have to wait, or I get told this path ain't for you right now, or it may not be. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't always have my way. I don't. I don't always have like the push and support, but God always be having my back and helping me out with shit. Like stuff be working out. So that's why I never give up. I don't care what people think about me or what people say about me because I know where my strength come from. I know where my help come from, and I know who gonna guide me through the darkest days of my life. When people turn off the lights, guess what? I'm gonna still be there when the dust settle and they come back on. I'm gonna be still smiling, still on my journey to complete my mission in life, and that's to help save people, redirect them to the right path and course in life. A lot of people try to send me down the wrong way, abandon me, leave me for dead, and I'm still managing it. My voice leaving. But I'm about to let y'all go in a bit. I need some water. But you know what? I don't have no hate in my heart. I be wishing that people, hold on. I be wishing that people would be a little more patient with people. I be seeing like a lot of little bullying stuff going on my Facebook. I see a lot of bitches fighting. Like, what's up? What's really going on with y'all? Like this what we into now? This a thing? It just break my heart though, like to see that type of shit going on. I don't see a lot of people uh, being courageous, showing love, and doing something different, daring to be different, right? And that's what I mean. Like when you look on TV, when you look on social media, you look outside in the world, you just see a lot of motherfuckers like just doing whatever, and it makes me wonder like where is the passion now? The passion for life, the passion for living. I understand like people have bad days, but it got to be more than that, right? Like people got to want more from life. I don't know. I just that's how I see it. What I've been seeing, like it's just what it is, dog. Like I mean, I don't know. But that's a question I ask a lot though. Like, what means the world to you? Like, what wakes you up in the morning? What gets you out of bed? If you lost everything today, what would get you to get going? You know what I'm saying? Like, have you been down that road before? A lot of y'all probably haven't. But let me tell you about my journey. One thing I know for sure is that once you stop, you don't have a good chance to win in life. Like, you got to keep going even when you fail. And that doesn't mean that once you fail that it's over with, you're a failure. It just means that there's a part in your journey that you must correct. It's something for you to learn, right? I just watched this video about this squid. I mean octopus. I don't know why I said squid, but there's an octopus in a jar and he couldn't get out. So for like 50 minutes he trying to get out, and eventually he or she, because I don't know if it's a boy or girl, but the octopus finally twisted the top and got out of there. And it was like, how many of y'all just stuck in a jar from keep pushing and not readjusting how you get through your situation, right? I was just thinking about that, like, what have I been pushing against that's not working, right? What am I steady pushing instead of trying to realize how I'm doing stuff? And that was like a epiphany for me because I thought about my life, my journey, where I'm at, and what I've been doing, and how I got here. Is like, okay, I'm trying different things. I'm twisting, so I'm cool. I'm twisting, and it's scary to twist because you don't know the outcome. You don't know anything for certain. You just know that trying something different will have different results. And sometimes in life, that's what you need to be uncomfortable, to be scared, is to try new things and see where it leads you. See what'll happen for you in your life. If you're feeling like you at the bottom, what's the worst that could happen? But you'll figure out how to stand on your feet again. You'll figure out what's really priority in life. A lot of things you'll think that's important, which really ain't shit. It won't be anything. It's just what you wasting time on. A lot of stuff really don't mean anything. At the end of the day, you'll waste a lot of your life just worried about the wrong things, the wrong places, the wrong people. I told this guy earlier at his job, he I could feel people's spirit. I just felt like he was really sad and miserable. So I was like, we chat for a bit. Like you could tell when somebody want to talk to you or whatever. Plus, I'm trying to get my money and shit. Like I'm really trying to get my shit and go. But it's just a moment in time where I could spend a little time to uplift this person because I could feel his spirit is low. And that's what life is about. Like, not all, even though I got shit going on, stuff to do, right now, somebody needs this. And it's like, what would Jesus do in this moment? He would do the same thing. Spend a little time, uplift somebody, take yourself away from yourself. Like, the world don't revolve around you. It's not always about you. Even when you out going through things and doing things, you'll realize, like, your life is not about you all the time. So anyway, I tell the guy, I'm like, yo, you ready for Christmas and shit? Because this year almost over with. Like, it's going fast. Before you know it, next month will be here, right? These ain't the exact words, but I'm summing it up, paraphrase. So he like, man, that's what really struck him. He was like, he not ready for the year, but I'm like, shit, it's already here. Ready or not, here it come. And that really struck a nerve because he was talking about Christmas. I'm like, shit, I don't really ever see my son for Christmas, but guess what? We still celebrate. We still chop it up. Like shit, it don't break my heart. It don't stop me or nothing like that. Like fuck a gift, dog. You could tell a motherfucker Merry Christmas, and that should be enough. Or whatever you do for somebody, like make people feel special. If you don't know how to do that, then you don't spend enough time with people. But it's really not that hard if you really caring, about the person you trying to do something for. But besides all that, that's where he was at with it. He was feeling like all of the shit he doing, even at work at that moment, is not enough. And I'm like, damn, that's why I brought up that situation too, because I don't have jobs like that. Like, it's hard for me to get jobs, for real, for real. But um, even at a job, like shit, if I don't feel my worth, I'm not sticking around long anyway. But like people, they don't like my truth, so they don't like to be around me long anyway. I'm not the type of person gonna sit there and comfort your lies. Like shit, I ain't gonna be around you anyway. Like I don't like that type of shit. I like to keep it honest. I like to keep it a buck. And shit, whatever else happens, right? Everybody ain't gonna like you. So what? You gonna find your tribes, the right people you need to be with. That's gonna be keeping it real and keeping it honest and helping you out when you need to hear the truth. A lot of people that I fuck with, they been there for me. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, they don't sit there tolerating my bullshit or like that's how I act the way I act now because of the people that I've been around. Like they'll tell you, and I tell them the same. So anyway, I just spent a little time like, you know what? Just make sure you don't forget what matters the most, and that's you and your happiness. It's like shit. That's basically all you can control in life. And if you're not happy, dog, it's time to start thinking about that and what it's gonna take to be that. He got to smiling like a motherfucker, and I was like, yeah, that's what he needed to hear from somebody today. Like, your job is important no matter what you do. You could be sweeping the trash or fucking being a cross guard for the kids at the school, whatever, right? You're doing something. You being a productive member of society that we all need you. You go to the store, motherfucker need to cash you out of the register. You need somebody to bring the cards back. Like it's little things that you don't probably think about, but you should probably start appreciating because if nobody was there working, you'll do all this shit yourself. Which they're trying to make it like that, but people ain't gonna do it. You already know. It's people like that. Like you see trash on the ground, you pick the shit up. It don't matter if it's yours or not. He'll keep this world clean. But yeah, it's just like people like that. Like you could birth more people like that from how you act, how you be around people, and they witness how you act, and they're gonna be inspired to do the same. I'm not saying go out here trying to change the world because you can't. Motherfuckers gonna do what they do. But if you can inspire somebody, that's even more so incredible, right? Because that's something that you can't put that on the bucket list. Like I'm finna go inspire somebody to be the best they can be. It's either you can or you can't. That's why a lot of people don't even try because shit, they not good people themselves. None of us are really, but if you trying and you working on yourself, that's all that matter. You ain't gonna be perfect. I'm talking about myself because I know I'm not. I don't know what you can be. You could be all that you desire to be if you put your mind to it. But yeah, like it's time to be who you supposed to be and be all of that 100% authentic. That's what all I've been doing, taking time to be me. Shit, I like to do what I do, but it's just time for me to take care of me and make myself happy, dog. So that's what I've been focused on because that's what matters to me. That's what's important. If I'm happy, I ain't saying that it's gonna always be like that, but I need to know what makes me happy so that I can pursue that on a day to day. And even if that changes, I need to know what the changes is and how to go about that, incorporating that into my daily life and different little stuff that I like to do, figuring out what I like. Been painting for a while. I really enjoy that. I do a lot of shit, actually, honestly. But it takes time to figure all this stuff out. Like, if I really like it or not, if it brings me peace. And shit, you won't know until you start without really giving up on yourself too much. You just got to give yourself time to learn and grow and figure out, like, what you really like. So I haven't been doing that for long. But I found out it's something that I really enjoy. It's a different form of expression to me. Like, I used to draw. I still kind of do that, but not as much. But it's something that I found that I like about myself that when life becomes too much, I can escape through that. A lot of different avenues, really. But it's not for me to escape my problems or my reality. It's for me to give myself time to adjust, to um, try to feel what I feel, right? Process all of that stuff. Sometimes it take a little longer, sometimes it don't. But that's basically what that's about. Like, uh, just trying to process what's going on in my life and how it's affecting me positively or negatively and what I need to do to move forward. So yeah, I don't always have it all mapped out and figured out. So I call on Christ like to guide me, order my steps, and forgive me for being lost because I am human. I do have evil thoughts. I do worship the devil from time to time, black out, go crazy on the motherfucker. But that's the side of me that I don't really like. It's parts of me that I don't like. And that's cool, it's okay. But I'm not gonna sit here and act like it ain't me, right? It is. Because I'm not perfect, like I said. I'm not gonna ever be perfect. I'm not gonna ever even try because I'm human. Human nature is flawed. First man came down here fucking up. It's just what it is, what it's gonna be until we in a better place mentally, renewed of our mind, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, an addict, they could go to AA classes or rehab and all this and that, but until their mind is really, really different, like they're never going to be different. never going to really be a different person. That's going to always be in them. It was always in them from the beginning. They just went on, tried it out, right? Like it's a lot of stuff in us that you probably ain't explored yet, that you probably have a little bit too much. Usually they call that habits, whether it's good or not. So I think you explore a little too much, right? But yeah, I ain't gonna talk to y'all like y'all dumb and shit. I'm finna get ready to go. My voice gone. I done had a long day trying to figure my shit out. And it is what it is. My journey is this. I'm not complaining. But yeah, I got a long road ahead of me. And the way y'all can help me get there is by supporting my channel. And like Shorty said, donate to my products and services or just flat out buy it. It don't cost much. I do get all proceeds, and if y'all want to be affiliates of anything that I created, you're more than welcome. I have affiliate links. You can sell my products. You don't even have to create anything new. For that blueprint, just go to my website, teamangellc.com, and check out what I got going on. And then if you want to check out my blogs, the link's in the bio. I'm gonna post that on the post real soon, so that y'all can have that. And then you'll be able to just go through the little category I got. Almost got like 400 blogs. I haven't wrote in a minute, but I am gonna drop a few more blogs, probably like 3 this weekend. Well, tomorrow actually, and then another one Thursday. It's not gonna be nothing spectacular, but just a little informative so that y'all can know what's going on and how to utilize the services that I provide. But yeah, for that mentorship, that's how you get that with the website. You join my email list first, and then I send out all of the stuff that y'all need to know. But yeah, as I get myself situated, get more established, I'll get back to my regular schedule program. What life is like, though, I'm just living. Like this ain't no script. This ain't nothing planned out. It's just what it is. And for those of you who've been rocking with me, you already know. Like what I do, I enjoy doing it. I just haven't had the chance to get to it because I got other stuff that's concerning me, other stuff that I'm concerned about. I mean, to say, and it's not productive for me to focus on what I want to focus on. So I had to let it go. But that doesn't mean that it's done and over with. It's just on hold for right now. Because I like to give all of me to my situations, and that's just what it is. I don't half-ass do anything. I feel like it's a waste of time to even get started like that, right? But yeah, that's just me though. Like shit, that's how I like to get stuff done. That's how I like to operate. That's how I move. Plus, I've been using my own resources and consulting myself about how I be feeling when I'm angered and got to deal with my managing my anger and stuff like that. I had a lot of anger issues younger growing up to the point where it was affecting my life as I got older. And I was forced to be in classes because I couldn't control my anger. In those classes, I took them serious because I had to. But I learned though, you'll keep going through something until you learn, like what you're supposed to learn, and like all that anger shit done over with. That don't mean I won't turn up on you, but it just means that I control my emotions. I'm emotionally intelligent. I don't let motherfucker get to me like that. But I will die about my respect. I don't let no motherfucker play with me. That's not gonna happen. No matter how nice you might think I am or whatever the fuck you want to think, go that route with me or you gonna meet a whole person other than who you think I am. It's not a threat, it's a promise. It's just I promise you won't like trying those games with me. It won't end well. I'm not no tough ass, not nothing like that. I just don't play the disrespect. I don't. I'm not gonna open the door to that, and it's just what it is. Like, love me or hate me, but respect me. You can talk all that shit behind my back, or whatever the fuck you want to do, but to my face, yeah. Oh shit, damn. Fuck. But yup, that's just it is. What it is. What's been going on with me. Probably before I drop the blog tomorrow. Well, I got an interview in the morning. I really don't even care for that shit. They be wasting my time with these interviews. Motherfucker want to see you and all that shit, like the weird ass shit. Like y'all need help or not. I do a lot of Zoom shit too, so this gonna be a Zoom call in the morning, which is convenient. But I mean, I'd rather be doing other shit, especially doing like I really don't know, but shit, if it work out, it work out. I hope for the best. Be expecting the worst though, because like I don't like giving my hopes up. Like I don't trust these motherfuckers. I don't believe them until I'm actually on the clock getting paid. Then shit official. But until then, like I don't really be getting excited about this shit. I am appreciative though. You know, it could be anybody else, but it's me. So I'm happy. But I just really ain't looking forward to it though, cause I just got a feeling like it's gonna be a waste of time. It'll be a waste of time. Time you don't get back. Then they be wanting to be on Zoom calls all fucking day long. Like man, Joe, I got other shit to do. Can't be sending y'all fucking face all day. Y'all straight, I'm not. So that'd be a little irritating too, dog. Like I'm already on this fucking computer all day filling out these forms. You know, applications take like 30 minutes. They asking about all these questions and surveys. And all, you know how that shit go, man. If not, then hey, shit, hear from me first, cause this the struggle of it. Don't have no backgrounds, cause that's gonna even irritate you more. Like I ain't did shit since like I don't even know how long ago, to be honest. But the way they be acting like this shit gonna go, you fuck around, commit a new crime before you get a new job. Just being honest, like shit, who gonna fuck around, sit around waiting when ain't shit, ain't nobody hiring, John. And if they is, they want you to be doing the most wildest stuff. Like I was just working with, I don't got nothing against people, but I don't like all that gay shit. Like I'm with a bunch of gay motherfuckers. They steady, what's your pronouns and this and that. Like, dude, get the fuck on with that shit. You see I'm a guy, I look like a guy. What the fuck else do you need to know? I don't be with that weird shit, Joe. Like that shit irritating. Like, dude, get your ass on. You a boy, but you want to be a girl. You a girl want to be a boy. You didn't change. Whatever the fuck you got going on, that's your fucking problem, your business. But for it to be everybody got to call you him, her, them, they, all that shit is irritating, dog. So that shit really got on my nerves. And then you knocking on people's door, right? Motherfuckers got shit going on. They probably eating. They probably just got the kids from school. Whatever they got going on, shit. You asking them about some political shit. Then on top of that, like you forcing them to get their signature and all that. Like, I don't like that forceful shit. That's like a rapist to me. Like I don't respect that shit. I'm not finna learn how to do that type of shit either. Like a person tell me no, they mean no, and I respect that. They should have the right to say no, right? But with them, they like, nah, you gotta aggressively, passively aggressively do all that. Like, nah, y'all. Cause y'all already passively aggressive with the gay shit. Like, motherfucker, every day. What's your pronouns? What are your some they used to be saying? I'm like, man, where's Mr. Roger when you need him? He need to read these motherfuckers a book. Sit them down and tell them, yo, you're a boy. Be that you made a boy. Be the best of it, girl. Whatever, whatever. And like, shit. I don't got a problem with it, but when it started getting to my nerves, like that's when I got an issue with that shit. Like it's already wrong anyway. It's unnatural. Like you trying to get apples out of an orange seed, that shit just don't work. You can force it all day. You can take that shit to the laboratory, make it happen, but it ain't natural, dog. It ain't. It just ain't, right? That's just how I feel about it, but that's my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't trying to put nobody down. You confused about your sexuality, that's you. Like shit, it ain't got shit to do with me until you start asking me what's my pronouns and all this goofy ass shit. Start getting on my fucking nerves. That's when I got a problem with motherfuckers. That's why I wasn't there too long with them. Like it's a bunch of gay people. Like this shit irritating, dog. Which the ones I'm cool with, but all that trans shit and it just it's just too much for my eyes, dog. I don't want to see that type of shit. I don't want my kids around that type of shit. I don't like it. It's just like you got animals at the zoo. You want to see some animals, you go to the zoo. You want to see some gay shit, it should be somewhere for that shit, dog. Like I don't want to see that shit, especially not where I work at. Gotta be around a bunch of fucking bullshit. I'm like they fucking corrupting the world, dog. No, they not. I'm just talking shit. But yeah, I'm gonna talk my shit because I don't like that, y'all. Like y'all was under the covers, y'all was in the closet, it was cool, whatever, right? Nobody should be shamed about whatever you got going on. But when you start pushing that shit against the masses, you start changing up everything like Dove. They're like, oh, it's a girl bird, it need to be a boy bird, and all this extra goofy ass shit. Like y'all do too fucking much. That's just my point. That's my problem with that. Even though I'm straight, man, I don't be out here pushing that shit for everybody. Like, it's certain stuff about that. Like, it is what it is. Like, even with movies, I don't even watch rated R movies. Like, I don't want to see all that shit. Whether you straight or not. Like, okay, I get it. Y'all feel each other, whatever, right? Like, fuck, they do too much. Like, I don't be want to see all that shit. That's what I meant about like keeping your cup clean, dog. When you start watching all that shit, and then you start getting perverted. You start go watching porno. You start looking at everybody like a sexual object, and the shit get weird, dog. Like, how you think they got all these pedophiles in the world now? Because they always pushing this shit, keep pushing it. People just feeding into it to the point they get a bad habit, and that bad habit corrupts their mental, it corrupts their lifestyle. They out here getting fucked up because they can't control themselves. It goes with a lot of different things. But my point is, be careful how much you intake of the bullshit, dog, and how much you be around that type of shit too, if you have to be. Well, me, I couldn't be around too long. I don't respect that. And at some point in time, we gonna clash because of my views and how I feel about the shit. Like, that's what I mean about like people fight me, maybe want to get into it because of how I talk. Like, I'm gonna say something. I'm not gonna sit here and be quiet, dog. Like, you see something, you say something. That's how people be saved in the world, right? You see somebody with little kids that don't look like theirs, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like they might be getting snatched up. You never really know. You might be able to save somebody's life when you say something instead of just watching shit happen. But I ain't saying put yourself in danger or nothing like that. Like don't be out here trying to be Superman to everybody because you don't know. You really don't. But I mean, shit, to each his own, right? You believe what you want to believe is your reality, is your world. However you want to live that shit, whatever you want to experience with it, that's on you. Especially if you keep a closed mouth, you will tolerate any and everything. Shit, hey, more to you. That's all I gotta say. But for me, yeah, any and everything can't go on around me, dog. I don't, I'm not for that shit. I'm not saying I'm trying to be nobody, mama, daddy, none of that. It's just certain shit you just can't stand for. And that's just what I'm where I'm at with that. I know I said a lot, but I'm not saying I have a problem with gay people and that I'm out here trying to change them up or nothing like that. No, I'm just saying like where I was at, it was too many of them. They had too much going on, and I didn't like it. I didn't respect it, and that's just what I'm saying. But yeah, and I still don't like it, and I never will. But it's my thing, you know. I'm not judging y'all. I could care less what the fuck you do. But as far as doing shit in my face and trying to be cool with me around that type, I'm not cool with that shit. Like I told them, like I don't do all this pronoun shit. I'm new to this. They, oh, okay, right. So if y'all want to keep playing these fucking games, I'm gone. That shit really pissed me off. I'm like, I don't wake up every day telling people my pronouns. I don't give a fuck. I'm not no weirdo. You see, I'm a guy. I look like a guy, right? That's all you need to know. Now, if I'm out here saying I'm a girl, that's a little weird. And I get to telling y'all, hey, don't call me a guy or whatever, like shit like that, right? That's different. I probably get on y'all nerves with that shit. But so many people used to the weird, goofy shit anyway. They don't care. They won't ever say anything until it really gets to them, and then you know how they feel when they get the chance to slander you or attack you or whatever, right? I had gotten to it with a motherfucker about a week ago. You in my face, you feel a type of way, but you ain't saying it until we get into it. So it's like shit. Why you don't say what you feel? You feel me? Like shit. You a man, right? Shit like that I don't respect either. Like, say what you gotta say. You don't have to like me. You don't have to deal with me. None of that shit. But to be harboring feelings about a motherfucker, that's lame. Place what I gotta say about you, what I like, dislike, whatever. I'm not gonna be trying to nitpick on what the fuck you doing. You blowing me up, I'm gonna have to tell you like, nah, really with people because you don't like them or you having an issue with them. Like, it's a way to deal with people. It's a way to do things. Sometimes it's not the time. Hold on. Time.